Folks, welcome back to another episode of 604 Home Tours. Today, we're going to be looking at something that is extremely unique. In fact, I'm going to be showing you the difference between a regular home versus a family residence that's been completely reimagined by an award-winning architectural design firm. You do not want to miss this. By the way, this neighborhood is extremely biker friendly. Let's go have a look. One thing that I personally love about this property is the fact that, as you could see, we have a double car garage, which you could park your cars side by side. Mind you, it's directly attached to the house. That's a big one because a lot of the homes out here, the garages are not attached. It's not like it ever rains in Vancouver, Greater Vancouver, right? Anyways, look, the lot is also perfectly rectangular, so super functional. We have a lot of beautiful landscaping in the very back and also to the front. Thankfully, there are no big trees to either side of the house, which, you know, for those that know, it's a lot easier to maintain for your roof. Let's make our way over here. This is your actual side front door. And again, we have a bit more landscaping on the side for just added details. Why don't we make our way inside? So once you make it into the foyer, you're gonna feel a few things. First, you're gonna feel the sunlight. It is an exceptionally bright space. And number two, you're gonna feel the exceptional amazement of how new this home actually feels. Mind you, everything was built originally 32 years ago, but again, completely enhanced in 2021. Now, of course, these are the stairs that are gonna lead up to the second floor. And of course, over here, we have a beautiful formal living room and dining space to my right. One thing that I personally love, we do not have popcorn ceilings. All the pot lights, in fact, the entire lighting system was also upgraded, as with the engineered floors. Why don't we make our way over here into my favorite part of the home? I have to say, the detailing in here is absolutely immaculate. First, we have the beautiful custom cabinets, acrylic for easy cleaning, maintenance, and we also utilize our high ceilings. These are very tall cabinets which also allow you to store your everyday items as well as seasonal items that you might be not touching too often. Just to give you an example, even just the paneling and accent wall over here just adds so much depth and texture. I love the matte finish here, and everything is just tied together exceptionally. And I love the fact that there's a sense of connectivity with the living room and over here to these new sliding doors, which our clients also added in 2021. There's just so much sunlight, and the fact that it completely opens up so you could be entertaining from the inside and effortlessly lead to the outside, which this new patio space certainly helps with. Before we take a look at the kitchen, why don't we just step out here since we're already talking about this. I love the fact that we have such a beautifully laid out patio space. It's very easy to entertain, and it's also elevated away from the grass. You still have a yard, which is always nice to have, especially when you're raising a family. Your children could be playing. If you have puppies, I mean, very easy to just let them roam free. But I also like the fact that we have something very rare in the city of Richmond. We have a mature tree line over here. We have two beautiful trees and beautiful landscaping, which give you a bit of shade when you're playing. Mind you, this is a south-facing yard. So you get incredibly consistent sunlight through the area of your home, which most folks usually spend a bulk of their time, all the while, having your privacy completely protected from your neighbors just across. So you have all the windows open, you have your sliding doors open, and you do not need to worry about people looking back at you. Before I get too much of a tan, why don't we make our way back inside and take a look at the kitchen. So on this side, we have the dining table, which looks directly out into the landscaping. And over here, of course, we have this oversized island with quartz counters, and it's a waterfall feature on either side. Not to mention the fact that underneath this bar stool area, you also have additional cabinets that open up, allowing for even more functionality. These designs were done by Bee House, who are GEORGIE Award winners. And the thing that they wanted to achieve was striking the perfect balance between modernism and elegance while maintaining absolute functionality. And I feel they've done a tremendous job. In fact, you'll see that replicated throughout the majority of the home. We have the beautiful quartz counters that span across. We have full slabs as the backsplash, which create this extremely elegant look. And since there's no caulking, it's so much easier to maintain. It's very easy to clean. And of course, more cabinets. We have new appliances from 2021. Something notable at which I wanted to point out, the stove and the sink do not face each other. Now, I can guarantee you that was done purposefully. And for those with an understanding of feng shui, you know when they're pointed at together, that creates havoc amongst the family unit. So, this is very good. And over here, as we make our way into the dining space, I just wanted to iterate the fact that it is very spacious. The proportions were done very well. And of course, the tile floors always act to accentuate the livability of the space itself. In fact, just over here, we also have the floating cabinets / shelves, which just add another level of depth and also allows one to use those details to further enhance the beauty of the space itself. The home is done in a way where it's very clean. No matter where you go, it's either something that was implemented that's functional or it's for an aesthetic purpose. And I think one of the reasons they've been able to do that is also because we don't have any baseboards, if you've noticed. And that's because this home uses a radiant floor heating system on both floors. One thing that I personally really love about the space, apart from all the natural sunlight that we see, is all the crevice lighting as well as potholes that was done in 2021. It's a very elegant look. It creates a nice ambiance. And being here in the evening in the past, I can assure you that ambiance is further elevated in the nighttime. Directly adjacent from the formal living room, we also have our formal dining area, which I personally like because there's a bit of separation from the main living as well as kitchen. So for those that host or you have more of a formal gathering, this is a great spot. And mind you, it's very spacious. Plus, having those two windows just makes the space feel a lot more inviting. I speak about the windows a lot, but I don't think I've also mentioned they've actually upgraded the majority of the windows, which is fantastic. And the roof itself was done about 13 years ago. So in terms of fundamental components, it's in exceptional shape. In fact, many mechanical aspects of the property have also been enhanced. For example, in 2021, the hot water tank was replaced. Why don't we make our way up, Carpets were also done in 2021, so let's not scuff that up. There is a lovely skylight directly above me, and it just adds so much natural light to the entirety of the space, and especially this space. And in fact, even as you make your way up, you also see another window here, again, primarily designed to draw in more sunlight. Now, on the second floor, we have 4 bedrooms, 2 full washrooms, and again, the washrooms have been completely reimagined. Over here, we have 1 bedroom, and you're gonna find that the floors are engineered hardwood, similar to this bedroom over here. And then directly across from this full washroom, we have yet another 3rd bedroom that uses carpet. This washroom, spa style, it's beautiful. We have new tiling, a walk-in shower, yet another skylight. I love skylights. I wish homes did more of them because they're incredible light wells. New countertops, cabinets, and a full vanity. Let's make our way into the primary ensuite. So to my left, we have a walk-in closet, and it is quite substantial. In fact, if someone were to come in and build some more custom cabinets, this could be further transformed into something remarkable. Over here, of course, we have the carpets, which continue from the outside of the bedroom. We have a king-size bed, folks, and there's still plenty of space. So you could have perhaps even another vanity over here or a desk. You look right out to your landscaped garden in the back. The privacy up here is impeccable, but what's even more impeccable is this primary ensuite. You might be thinking I'm probably going to tell you about all the details of the renovations, and you'd be right. But before I do, I have to say I love that we have yet another skylight over here. You cannot feel it fully in the video, but if you were here, you'll see how much of a remarkable difference it is. Anyways, we have beautifully done designs here, new tiling, we have the new walk-in shower, tile flooring, cabinets, everything in here is extremely modern in a way that is not devoid of energy and life. Some modern designs are just so cold that it doesn't even feel like a home. But this is done very well. The great thing about this particular home is the fact that all 4 bedrooms are extremely functional. A lot of the newer homes these days, unfortunately, they're not conducive to family living. And I say that because the bedrooms have become so small that, once your children get past the age of 7 or 8, let alone the early teen years, which they'll start to accumulate a lot more very quickly, you outgrow the space. But these bedrooms, your children could grow well into their teens, perhaps even university, before you consider downsizing. All right, well, why don't we end off downstairs? I'll show you our washer and dryer room because we do have a washer and dryer room and another full washroom. So right across from the side door that we came in from originally, we have this beautifully appointed laundry room. Cabinets, the new counters, tile walls. All the appliances, again, were 2021. These are full size, which are fantastic. And again, more cabinet spaces. I love the fact that this laundry / mudroom is directly attached to your double car garage, which, you can have a look in there. It's 450 square feet, but it's very wide. So you can actually fit a plethora of additional items on top of your 2 cars. Let's say you're doing any sort of work, you're a bit dirty, you don't have to muck up your front door. You come in here, you have the tiles, you can freshen up, and guess what? We have another full washroom on the main floor. Folks, a 32-year-old home having a full washroom on the main floor, These folks were ahead of their time. I mean, this home has an attached garage, which again, in Steveston Village, and this isn't the only neighborhood that faces this issue. Most of the detached houses at this scale and also at this age don't have attached garages. And that's a big issue. Apart from the rain, when it snows, you're able to protect your car. You have additional storage, and at the same time, you feel a lot safer coming home late at night. To my left, if you're curious about what this door is, it's another very spacious crawl space for additional storage. I must say, the level of attention to detail that was done for the designing of this home, as well as its functional elements, are extremely impressive. It does not feel like a 32-year-old home, and the way that it was done, it feels that it was just done yesterday, let alone 2021. And for those that care, I mean, this is a family residence after all. Our school catchment zone is Bing, which is literally a 2-minute walk down the street, and also McMath Secondary, which currently in the city of Richmond is the #2 ranked public high school. All right, folks, I hope you enjoyed that episode of 604 Home Tours. Again, if you have any video ideas or if you have any questions about this property or any property, leave it in the comments below. And it would mean so much to me if you guys could leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Until then, I'll catch you on the next one.